In the last video, we have discussed this question, x raised to 4 minus y square by x raised to 4 plus y square, right? So here from this, we have chosen here y equal to kx square, right? So by two-path test, and we have also showed that this limit does not exist, right? So here I am choosing y equal to, here x I need, so just kx. Okay, so the question will be x minus kx by x plus kx. So x is getting cancelled and 1 minus k by 1 plus k. So for the different values of k, the limiting values will be different, right? So the limit does not exist. Here I have to choose x square. So I have to choose y equal to kx square, right? So the question will be of the form x square plus kx square divided by kx square. So the answer will be 1 plus k divided by k, right? So for the different values of k, here also different limits, so the limit does not exist. Here also same as in the second question, that is interchange, numerator and denominator interchange. So the same graph we have to choose, the same line we have to choose here also, y equal to kx. Okay, so you have to do the other problems as a homework, right? I think you will do that, right? Next up, changing to polar coordinate, changing to polar coordinate, changing to polar coordinate, changing to polar coordinate. Here, if you cannot make any way, that is, if you cannot find out a limit with a limit xy tends to 0, 0 f of xy in rectangular coordinate, then using the method we have used before, if we cannot find out the limit using the using the previous method, then we have to make an up with a polar coordinate, right? So we have to try changing this function into polar coordinate, and the method is something little bit different, right? So the method is substitute x is equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta, right? And investigate or find the limit of resulting expression as r tends to 0, as r tends to 0. That is, we have to find or we have to decide whether there exists a number L satisfying the following, that is, mod r is less than delta implies mod f of r theta minus L is less than epsilon, right? If such an L exists, then limit xy tends to 0, 0 f of xy equal to limit r tends to 0 f of r theta, which is equal to L. right? So for example, first question, limit tends to 0, x cubed divided by x square plus y square, right? This is little bit difficult when we are using the previous method, y equal to kx, using kx square, kx cube, like that method. So I am choosing x is equal to, here I am putting x equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta, right? So the function is equal to x cube divided by x square plus y square, which is equal to r cube cos cube theta divided by r square into cos square theta plus sin square theta, right? So this is equal to r cos cube theta. So this is equal to limit r tends to 0, f of r theta, which is equal to limit r tends to 0, r cos cube theta, which is equal to, when r is getting 0, cos cube theta is a finite value, so this is equal to 0, right? So this function have a as xy approaches to 0, 0, and the value is 0. Next one is limit xy tends to 0, 0, x square by x square plus y square. Here I am substituting r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. Then this can be converted as limit r tends to 0, x square means r square cos square theta divided by r square into cos square theta plus sin square theta. That's equal to limit r tends to 0, cos square theta. This limit takes all values from 0 to 1, right? This does not depend on, this function does not depend on r, right? R is however small, then the limit must be always in between 0 to 1, because cos theta lies in between -1 to 1, cos square is lies in between 0 to 1. So this value lies in between 0 to 1. So we cannot get a finite limit. So the limit does not exist. Limit does not exist.